this recapitalization will improve the activity in the non-interest capital market. It will bring more people into the capital market, just like we try to do financial inclusion for opening of banks and access to credit.
In the wake of Nigeria's evolving financial reforms and recapitalization drive, the capital market is entering a new phase, one that calls for innovation, resilience, and inclusivity. Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Saeed Mohammed. As the country's broader financial system undergoes recapitalization, critical questions emerge. What does the current landscape look like? Where are the growth opportunities? And how can regulation, innovation, and instruments like Sukuk further connect this market to real economic development? To unpack these issues, we're joined by Mohammed Mustafa Bintube, the pioneer managing director of Jais Bank, now chairman and chief executive officer, Buraq Capital Limited, who brings deep insight into the growth and positioning of non-interest finance within Nigeria's broader financial ecosystem. To begin the conversation, we started with the current value of the non-interest capital markets at over 1.6 trillion naira. He described the current landscape of the market.
Well, the capital market, thanks to the recent upswing in the Nigerian Stock Exchange, tremendous growth. Is one of the fastest growing and one of the best returns in the African stock exchanges. So there are tremendous opportunities. And then the Islamic capital market also has tremendous opportunities because of the recent, instruction by the central bank for all banks, including the non-interest banks, to increase capital. So I see a lot of activities, and I can see a lot of interest in that area.
Bintube speaks about the opportunities for scaling the non-interest capital market, especially as recapitalization exercise takes effect.
Well, the issue is the whole idea about non-interest finance in Nigeria is to bring financial inclusion. There are still, as you know, many citizens in North, South, East, and West that are excluded in the financials. And this is not just about opening bank accounts, but also about access to finance, access to the capital market. So we still have a lot of road to cover in that area. So I see tremendous opportunities being brought about by this SEC-imposed recapitalization. Because we need very serious operators in the market, and like the DG of Securities Exchange, Dr. Agama said, they don't want briefcase capital market operators in there. So this recapitalization will improve the activity in the non-interest capital market. It will bring more people into the capital market, just like we try to do financial inclusion for opening of banks and access to credit. This will also bring more people into the non-interest capital market also.
Looking at the regulatory environment and the Capital Markets Master Plan 2.0, Bintube spoke about the prioritization of NICM with economic growth and development.
Okay, number one, there is still a lot to do in terms of awareness creation. There is a lot of ignorance about non-interest finance. So that's the first thing to do. The second thing to do to drive this area is to improve the capacity of the operators, capital market, non-interest capital market operators. The number three is alliances. We need alliances. You can see that the central bank has increased the capacity of the banking sector. So the capital market, particularly the non-interest capital market, we also need to develop both our human capacity and the capital. And so that is where the non-interest capital market roadmap comes into place.
He further assesses the recent banking recapitalization exercise and the impact it has on the non-interest capital market.
When you are playing in a field and everybody have increased their capacity 4 or 5 times, and you are left to be on the same, so you cannot compete. So since the recapitalization also includes the non-interest players, that will bring us even if not at par, but it will give us some kind of growth opportunities it will also give us more room to look at ourselves and see how we can develop our capacity by increasing the capital, by increasing our capacity, single obligor limits, etc., etc.
Looking at Sukuk and its deployment for road infrastructure in Nigeria, Bintube speaks about the prospects and other sectors that can benefit from the growth of NICM.
I'm glad you talk about the Sukuk. You can see the physical, you can touch it with your hand, the benefits. And it's not only in one part of the country, it's spread in all the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. We have roads, you can see Sukuk 1, beginning of Sukuk 2. So you can clearly see the impact. And this has made a lot of, open the rural areas in terms of bringing agricultural commodities. It has reduced this unfortunate death trap on our roads. And it has even increased the microeconomy in terms of bringing the food sellers, the vendors, out into the scheme. So we can expand these sectors. We can extend it to the agricultural sector. We can extend it to the housing sector, and then to the industrial sectors as well.
You've been listening to Bintube offer key insights into the growing relevance of Islamic finance in Nigeria's capital market evolution. As highlighted, the growth of Nigeria's non-interest capital market through instruments like Sukuk, supportive regulation, and ongoing recapitalization presents a unique opportunity to drive infrastructure development, deepen financial inclusion, and align finance more closely with the real economy. And with that, I say, don't forget to keep updated as next week on the program. Follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching, and as always, I am Rahma Saeed Mohammed.